Welcome to the show, it's roll to win. Reaction time is here, so let's begin. From epic roast to crazy bets, we break it down, you ain't seen nothing yet. Practice like you play, it's time to begin. Take your shot and go roll to win. Cracks and fun, we're all in. This is the channel where winners win.
All right, everybody, it's time to roll to win. I'm going to bring you a little video tonight. Mudslide Mac has got one that's titled, This is Dice Control. If you can do it, it's real. If you cannot do it, it's not real. Or if you can't, it's not. So I'm not going to get in. Everybody knows I love DI. I'm all into it. I'm 100% been into it for almost 20 years. Now, Mudslide is a great guy. He puts out good material. And he's only got 560 subscribers. So I have not watched his video, but I want you guys to watch it, but more importantly, I want you to go in and like this video. I want you to subscribe to him. If you're into DI, legitimate practice play, legitimate betting without all the thrills and garbage and bull crap that's on all the other channels out there about strategies and all that kind of stuff. I want, if you're into that stuff, then you may not like Mudslide, because Mudslide keeps it real. Old hippie from the West Coast. Damn near broke my keyboard there. I don't even know what all this crap is popped up on my screen. Well, let's see what we can do with Mudslide. I'm going to bring him in here. As y'all can see, he's got Mudslide Mac, not hard to find. Let's bring him home. Let's watch it. Let's see what's going on with him. I'm sure it's quality stuff. I'm going to drink a little brown water while I watch.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy. Mudslide. Oh, he's got Casino Tears dice.
$6.79.
Commercial
we got
time.
$1,000 here.
Commercial time. He's got a $1,000 buy-in. But, hey, he's got Casino Tears dice, folks. You see that little screen right over there? This way, that way. I can't even point. That way. CasinoTears.com, CasinoTears.Vegas. If you get a chance to listen to our podcast with me and 10 Ton is number one, and myself, we love to have you listen to us. Thanks to all those that have supported not only Casino Tears, but have supported my channel. Appreciate each and every one of you. Got the Patreon stuff going everywhere. We do appreciate it very much. If you want merchandise like pure casino grade dice made by Huxley in Missouri, formerly Midwest Gaming, there they are. He's shooting with our dice. Thank you, Mudslide. Appreciate the little commercial there. All right, let's go. He's got a $1,000 buy-in.
$15.
$1,015. Okay.
And the dice just came to us. See what we can do.
Hard way set. Hit the chip.
Hit obstacle chips, doggone it.
He's got chips down there for all you people that are always complaining about not having chips out there in your way. He's got some betting chips down there.
And we got a 7.
All right, so I'm going to say one thing. He and I have two different styles of tossing. He's been tossing a lot longer than I have. If you'll watch him, he's always got a little bit of a twist in his hand as he releases. And instead of shooting straight down the line, it looks like he's shooting a little bit more to the center of the box. The box being the end of the table out there. Where I tend to shoot more straight down the line, he's shooting a little more to the center of the table.
It's great because we're coming out.
Pass line winner. We are a little bit out of focus down there, but I know that's just the way it goes.
Yeah, you don't see that many videos on YouTube anymore like this. Our guy is showing how he picks them up, how he sets them, picks them up, tosses them. Get a lot of opinion, a lot of strategy. There's a 4. Okay, it's a one-off axis 4. It's a hardware set we were using. So let's kind of tell you my sort of strategy on what I do now. Okay, I got a outside number using a hardware set. I'm going to...
All right, so he immediately, instead of placing any other bets, this is good for you people who are rather new to the game, still trying to figure this out, and you're trying to qualify a shooter maybe. Got a come bet. Looks like a $15 come bet and a $15 pass line if he has a PSO or you know, the next throw is a 7. Everything's a wash. No loss. So he's hedging his pass line bet right there.
So that hardware set a couple more times, maybe. I'm going to do PSO hedge here. Try to see if my knowledge of the skill can get me some positive results. There's a 5. Single pitch 5 with a hardware set.
Combat travels.
Okay, we're going to start out real casual here with single odds. $15 table. Let's do another come bet.
Looks like
real
$20.
Conservative.
Looks like $20 odds on the 5. I got a $20 come bet now. Still got a little bit of protection on the next if he threw a 7. Reading the table, folks. Reading the shooter, qualifying himself. That's what you do.
There's an 8. One
Come
off
back,
axis.
6-2 on a hardware set. The 6 means one die was off axis. Result. By the way, for those of you that get caught up in is it on axis or if it's off axis, or is it pretty in the air? Is it not pretty in the air? They don't pay you for none of that bullshit. They pay you based on the numbers that are pointed towards the cameras in the casino. That's the only thing they pay you for. They don't pay you for how pretty the shot is. They don't pay you for if they stayed on axis after they hit the wall or not. They don't pay you for none of that crap. They don't pay you for throwing the latest and greatest, you know, most influential toss in the Western Hemisphere, whatever the heck that might be. They only pay you for what's showing facing up. That's the only thing they pay you for. That's it.
All right, 6 and 8, good coverage. Got the 5.
It looks like a $30 6 and 8 to me. Different die set.
Try a kissing set here.
I don't like that terminology at all. I hate that kissing terminology set, but that's me. Big roller to the
Hard
left.
4.
Hard 4 coming into
Oops,
the house. We got the point.
That was a 4, I promise you. It's a hard 4, I would not lie.
Neither would the Casino Tears dice.
So that's good. So we got 30 bucks here, 15 bucks there. And coming out.
Let's see what he goes back to on his come out set.
All right. We are, let's see here.
I bet it goes back to a hardway set. Let's see.
We're into it here pretty much. Since we're coming out.
Hardway set. I was right. Why is it? He's doing that to read his dice. He's doing that to read his toss.
There's a 4, back on 4.
Another 4.
And went back to the hardway set for that come out, so that's an interesting thing.
2 1-3s and a 2-2. A 1-3, a 1-3, and a 2-2 in the middle. That's 3 4s.
Let's go to this kissing set 4242.
That looks like a 4-2-2-4 to me, but that's all right. Let's see. What has he got? Yeah, 4-2-2-4. Oh, wild toss.
10.
A 10 on a wild toss. I don't think I'd place it. That was a wild toss a little bit, wild hop. I'd stay away from the 10. He is.
2V set.
All right, so the 2V set's designed to hit 4, 5s, 9s, and 10s. If I'm thinking like Mudslide's probably thinking, I'm either wanting to bring that 4 in or I'm wanting to bring that 5, but he's got no odds on that 4 yet, and I would have odds on that 4.
There's a 5.
There you go. Bring that come bet to the rack.
Good to get that comer out of the way. Okay, so this is a 16.
You don't see many $16 odds on a $15 come bet. Very cautious. Very cautious.
24 up top. 3 is below.
Take it to 50. Come on. Take it to 50 right here.
Give a quarter.
Quarter. Normal play. Normal conservative play right there. I'm an aggressive type. What can I say?
Got 20 bucks in odds on that 4.
Oh, have another drink there, dude.
2V. There's a 3 almost.
That left dice
Almost
popped straight up,
wanted.
came right back down. Almost a 4. Now he's got odds on the 4. That's a good thing. I guess he took that pass, the payoff from the 5, kind of.
Let's go to the 2V power set here.
What is a 2V power set? Let me back that up just a hair. I want to see what's on top. Got a 6-5. All right, 4-5, 6-5. All right, so we've got a 2V. He's going to roll it forward once, looks like.
Let's go to the 2V power set here.
I heard a chip clank. I hope this is okay.
Here's the 5.
Ha! Oh man, I'd be collecting 75 for 5 and pressing that 50 to 75 right now.
Press it $10. Okay.
He went to 35. I'd
All
be
right.
at 75.
We got enough back that we can start pressing. Let's go with one's kissing.
Hate that term.
9-5 friendly set.
5 4 4 5.
Hit obstacle chips. It's all right. Got the 6.
Ha! Hit the chips and got a 6. He's hit a couple of numbers off of those chips down there. So maybe, I know a lot of people always claim, well, why don't you put chips in the way down there? Well, he just did. He's hit the chips, I think, 3 times. None of them have been a bad number. They've all been a box number. It really depends on what you're practicing. Are you practicing your toss? If you're trying to practice the mechanics of your toss, it doesn't matter if you got chips down there. If you're trying to practice getting ready for a casino action, doing what he's doing is a good idea. I have knocked my keyboard everywhere. All right, keep it going. Going to 42, pays 50 for 1. Love it. That's a favorite move of mine.
Okay, we're in profit zone now. Same set. Ace, caught an ace. Aces of all play.
You know what? He just threw the small for those of you that keep track of such things. And at this point, the only number north of the 8 was a 10 that he threw early. He did not get on the 10. I'm just going to tell you what I would have done. And after the fact, whatever, everybody's heard me say you play the 4s and 10s in pairs. I probably would have placed the 10 when I set the point for whatever my past line action was. Table minimum, what have you. Man, that's some good looking dice.
Let's go back to that 3V.
Ah, we're changing her up.
There's the 8.
Gotta roll out.
Last comeback.
Got that? Look. So when you got combats hanging out there like he did, because, you know, we don't use combats a lot. He was using it as a come out hedge for a couple of shots, trying to read his toss, make sure everything was copacetic, so to speak. But when you've got those combats hanging out there, your concentration as a shooter is, I want to bring those home, get them in the rack. Then I'm in control of what I place that bet for.
33.
My typical rule of thumb is this, and it's a personal preference. Totally just a personal preference. If I've hit it twice, if I had started on a quarter table, he's on a $15 table, I probably would have went ahead and placed it for 42. I mean, it's a common number. I want to get some 50 for 1 that's in here, and then I want to take off from there.
3V again.
Got the threes on top. Our threes facing the back wall at this point.
Here's a 6.
Good lick, 50 for 1. I'd collect all $49 of that. So he just went more aggressive than me. He went to 60. I'd have collected every dime of that 49. That 50 for 1, that'd be going straight to the rack for me. Difference in play, folks. Just a difference in play. Confidence. You're the shooter. You're not the shooter, what have you. But even as a shooter, I probably would have just went ahead and collected because I like that 75. All right. He's set up good, though. He's got 60 on that 6. Looks like 60 from here. Three V still.
There's the 5.
All right. Now, he's getting paid 50 for 1. I'd be on up there like 75 for 5, I guess, or something. I don't know. But anyway, I'd be pressing this sucker right now because I know I'd have gone to 50 on that first one. I'd had 50 sitting there. I'd go to 75. He's got 35. I am more aggressive than a lot of people. I totally admit that. Totally admit that.
All right. We got enough back that we can start pressing.
I admit I am more aggressive.
Let's go with one's kissing. 9-5 friendly set.
That was a 5-4-4-5, I think.
I
just saw.
Chips. It's all right. Got the 6.
Hit them chips. All right. So how many times does he hit those chips that are in the way down there? For all you naysayers out there, well, you don't play with all those chips in the way. You're just shooting on an empty table. My name is Ernest T. Bass, and I'm going to throw a rock through your window because you don't ever put no damn chips out there in the way. He's got chips in the way. He's hit the chips multiple times. No 7s. 0 7s off the chip bounce.
Got the 4-2-6.
Nice lick.
Okay, we're in profit zone now. Same set.
Did I accidentally back this up or something? I think I did. I'm sorry if I did, folks. I apologize. I don't want to interrupt the video, though.
Ace. Caught an ace. Aces at all places.
Yeah, because that's a small. We've already done that. Let me somehow or another, I spazzed out and fast forward or backed him up some kind of way.
Pay me 33.
Yeah, because he already had the 42. He's bringing that 8. Come bet home. I goofed somewhere. My fingers got happy. I don't know. Apologize for that. 3V set.
3V again.
Gonna hit the 5, I think, if I remember. I think I messed him up. I messed this video up.
Here's a 6.
Nope, there's a 50 for one shot. Folks, I'm sorry. I must have accidentally hit the back button or something, you know, and made it back up and start over because I screwed that up a little bit. I apologize.
Pay 49.
Got 50 for one. Collect. I would have collected. We already talked about that. I would have collected. He went to 60. Nothing like a reaction that's not edited.
There's the 5.
That's about where we were when I screwed up this video. Again, my apologies. So watch his toss. He's got a little bit of a twist. He's got a little bit of a turn. He takes them from this way to that way almost. It looks like from where I'm not going to try to correct anybody on a video that's been shooting longer than I have. He's been playing craps longer than I have. He knows his toss better than I do. I'm going to give him the free will to do whatever the hell he wants to with his mechanics. Three V still.
There's the 5 one more time.
See, I'd be collecting black chips right now there, Mudslide. You need to be collecting Mudslide. You need to be collecting black chips.
Back.
I want a black chip, please. Black chip, black
Press
chip.
a quarter.
Now he's hunting for a black chip. How many 5s has he thrown? That's a lot of 5s. Multiple die sets, but he's reading. He's used the hard way set to read his dice, and then he's adjusted his other sets accordingly. Believe it, not believe it, that's up to the viewer.
There's a 9.
Oh, that's an odd number.
No action on the 9. First 9.
Other than the 10, everything had been 8 or below. So when you're watching a DI at work, and all of a sudden you get an odd number, you get a number that hasn't shown up before deep into a roll, and he is deep into a roll here, folks. Yellow flag. Throw the caution flag on the race right now. You want something below 8, or you've got to rethink your strategy.
Let me throw. I'm not gonna cover it because it was kind of a bit of an oddball toss.
He just said it. Oddball toss. Okay.
We're about 13 minutes in, it looks like, to this video, so
Definitely got a twist in his
heart 6.
Bingo.
Knocked over some obstacle chips.
He's got 60 out there. Again, he hit the
out.
chips. No 7. For all you naysayers out there about how we shoot and how we practice.
6.
Three, right there. 3. Boom, hard 6. Paid. Did you just go to 90? Mudslide, did you just now go to 90? Fantastic, dude. Looking for black chips on the 5 or 6. Let's go. Oh, that went everywhere.
There's a 9 again.
Don't chase it. Don't chase it.
All right, hit it
Dice went
twice.
scattered everywhere. That was not a controlled toss at all. The mechanics, something happened. Don't chase the 9. Don't chase the 9. Oh, he's chasing the 9. Ay, 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 ay. Don't chase the 9, dude. Bad toss. Don't chase the 9. I admit. If I was a shooter, I don't know. I might have placed it on the first one. But if you haven't placed it by now, you're deep into a toss, and that was a funky toss. Don't chase the 9. Is it just me, or is he about 2 inches closer to the back wall on that toss?
There's the 4.
Oh, 3-1-4. Yep, that's it. 3-1.
What do I got here?
How many 4s was that? How many 5s so far? We got a lot of 4s. All of them were 1-3s or 3-1s, however you want to call it, versus there was 1-2-2. The second 4 was a 2-2. I always bet the 4s and 10s and pairs. So if I had set the point as 4, I probably would have placed the 10 for equal to my pass line. So my 10 would have paid had I done that on that one and only 10 that he tossed. That's at least 4 10s, probably 5. Let's see. Come bet. Bring the come bet home. He went to 30, went to 50. Yeah, I think he's about 5 5s in the roll here.
55. And that
Good job, Mac. You brought that point home twice on point of 4.
let's see, we're at 150. Okay, we're up about $200 at the moment. I could stop right now. I'd be pulling about $200 off the table, and that's how you use dice control. That's how you use dice control. That's how you do it. There's, it is what it is. It works. When it works, it is a skill. You got to practice. But there you go. Okay, 16 minutes. Hopefully it wasn't too long. Hopefully you stayed around to the end, because that was the best part. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. Remember, luck's got very little to do with it. Mudslide.
All right. Thank you, Mudslide. Look what he just said. Luck's got very little to do with it. If you're a practicing DI, luck has very little to do with it. It's about mechanics. It's about your skill. It's about how much you practice your toss. A lot of people don't believe in it. There was a time I said, I don't care. Then there was a time I thought, well, I'll fight against the stream. I'll go against the current, and I'll try to change people's mind. You know what? People don't believe in it. They don't believe in it. They don't want most of the experience I have found. People like Stanford Wong. He was all into it until he realized how much he had to practice. He did not have the time. He could make more money betting books, counting cards with his team at blackjack, etc. But he wrote a couple of great books, but he never really dissed on dice influence. I mean, he wrote some great articles about Howard, rock and roller, for example, which Mudslide is a student of. Now, for those of you that enjoy having honest, real tosses with betting as that particular person would bet his own toss. Subscribe to this channel. Catch his videos when they come out. He doesn't do a ton, but y'all, come on. Give this guy a subscribe, even if you're not into DI. Just help. Mudslide is a great guy. Let's get him over that. He needs to get to that 1,000 threshold. I'm calling everybody. Let's give him a subscribe. He deserves it. He works hard. He's an honest guy. I got to play with Mudslide for about 2.5 days in Vegas back in November. Great guy to play with. Not quite as degenerate as I am, but I did rub off on him a little bit. Give him a like and subscribe. He loves the game of craps. He's been playing as long or longer because he's way older than me. Now, I've been doing this 30-something years. He's been doing it a little bit longer. So come on, guys. Let's give Mudslide some Mac. And Mudslide, I want to thank you for your friendship, and I want to thank you for that toss right there. I had not seen it. You and I would have played it a little bit differently, but that's okay. I would have made money. You would have made money. Good money-making toss. I don't know, 5-5, something like that. There was at least 4 fours in the toss. Both of the fours, 2 of the fours were setting it as a point, and he brought it home both times. Fantastic. He still got the dice. I'd want him to keep shooting. He's cutting the video off. Unfortunately, we don't know what would have happened after this because he doesn't like to do long videos. All right, everybody. Practice like you play like you practice. Go roll to win.